What's good, YouTube? DM here with the Dmgaming Network, y'all. And today, I want to talk about something big but small at the same time for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And before we get into the video, y'all follow me on these social media platforms: PSN ID, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and we're also on Facebook at dmgaming06. Join it over 9,000 Hype Squad by clicking the subscribe button. Turn on bell notifications so you don't miss a single upload. So, what I want to talk about today may seem minor to some people, but it's big to a lot of people, and that is authenticity, originality, design. They are making this game to be as close to the anime as possible. One of the biggest things that people who are fans of the series, such as myself, do is notice the little things. Now, the director is he's a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z, and they even talked about in some of the interviews how he wants the game to be authentic. Now, where am I going with this? Well, if you notice in the fight against Raditz, Goku is in his full gi. He still has his weighted boots on, his wrist straps, and his undershirt, the blue undershirt that's also weighted. A lot of people point this out, and people are going to in the Dragon Ball community. It's like, wait, Goku didn't dress like that when he fought Raditz. Goku was in his gi, but he removed all of his weighted clothing. So I'm here today to answer the question as to, well, why is Goku not in his armor? I mean, why is he not in the appropriate attire, let me say? So first and foremost, it could just be simply that they haven't gotten to that point in the game yet. Because if you notice too, in the first trailer, when Gohan walks up to Goku, Goku doesn't have a signia on his gi. And we know that that's inaccurate as well, because Goku, only time he didn't have a signia on his gi, if I'm not mistaken, y'all correct me if I'm wrong now, was in the Majin Buu saga. In the Cell saga and the Majin Buu saga, whenever, for sure in Majin Buu saga, where Goku didn't have any signia on his gi and going forward. But at the beginning of this game, it seems as if he doesn't have a signia on his gi. And we know that Goku has worn the Turtle Hermit signia up to that point. Now, what I believe it is, and what I believe the reason why he doesn't have the appropriate attire whenever he's fighting Raditz is because of how the game works. Okay, so how the game works is you're essentially going from an open free roam straight into battle. Okay, it's an action RPG. So they would have to, what they would have to do is make Goku into that clothing. And then whenever you go back into the real world, he's got his boots and stuff on again. Does that make sense? I don't, will they do that? With people talking about it, they may go back and do it. So when you're flying around, you got your boots and all that stuff on, your weighted gear. But whenever you go into the fight with Raditz, you don't have that stuff on. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, they could at least do the actual cutscene where Goku is taking it off and have the fight go from there. But while yes, Goku did have that, also we have to understand that there are some things in this game that's just not completely authentic. For instance, the backstories. So with that being the case, they can kind of make it to where he doesn't have that particular outfit on, because the only thing he did was removed it. He still had the same gi, he just removed the weighted clothing. I mean, if you ask me, I say make it happen, because it just adds to the realness and the immersion, because we know that's what happened in the anime. And some other Dragon Ball games have resembled this, him without his gi. Even in Rage and Blast, I believe he had gi that didn't have the where he had his shoes off and stuff like that. Now, like I said, I believe that they will do that. I think that they just didn't bother going through with that because they were just trying to get a build for the E3 demo and stuff. But if you think about it, even in the screenshots, he's in that same thing. So it just could be very well that they just didn't do it. And like I said, the way that the game is set up, you basically go straight into the fight. You get what I'm saying? There's no loading screen, but there is a transition screen. And remember, when I'm sitting here thinking about that, I'm laughing inside because with joy, because before they ever released that is exactly what we talked about in one of our videos. I have to go back and find which one, but those y'all who've been watching all the videos, y'all know that we've talked about that with the open world, with it being action RPG. Remember what we said? We said if it's done like One Piece World Seeker, I don't see how you could have the cutscene supers and the destructible environments and stuff like that. And we said that what would be cool is if you walk up to the NPC and it just transitions into a fighting stage, kind of like Pokemon, how you're in the open world, but when you walk up to a Pokemon battle, it transitions to the battle scene. Remember, we said that if they do that, then it makes it possible for there to be truly destructible environments and things like that. So it's amazing that actually happened. It seems as if everything that we've been wanting for this game is happening for this game, almost as if Bandai is listening and watching our video. Cue X-Files music. Be so cool if they was. If they was, man, give us a shout out or something. Jeez Louise. I mean, but anyway, y'all. So for those of us who care about that, like I said, you may just have to take a L on this one, because if it was gonna be that way, that they're just gonna do it for the real game, then they wouldn't have put that in the screenshots, but it's possible. I mean, since them, going into 2020 for the release of the game, it's very well possible they could go back and change that. But I don't think that they will, simply because of how the game is structured. Goku would have to already be that way before he went into the fight with Raditz, and then they would make it so that he's like that. Another thing that people are talking about is the destruction of your clothing and stuff like that. In battle, if you're getting beat up and stuff, will your clothes have tears and show battle damage? It would be cool if they did. However, I don't think that they will. The reason why is for the same reason that, Goku doesn't have his appropriate gi on when he's fighting Raditz, because it goes seamlessly pretty much from flying around in the open world to the battle. So if you got battle damage, you would have to go and change clothing or something like that. Now, the only loophole in that is that when you see, for instance, right here, you see that Frieza has some battle damage on him. Also, in the trailer with Goku and Piccolo fighting, they have battle damage on them. So if they can have them have battle damage, and when it goes to the main game or back to the open world, they don't have battle damage, then people's like, hey, why can't they just make it to where Goku has the appropriate gi on? My question is it a make or break, or is it just something that nags you? There's not gonna be, it's not gonna be perfect. And y'all, I may get my hands on this game and be like, oh my gosh, it's perfect. Having a perfect game is purely up to you as the individual who's playing the game. So, something like that is not a make or break for me, because I really don't care if he has the right gi on or not. I mean, he has the right gi on. He doesn't have the weighted stuff on when he fought Raditz. Would it be cool to have that? Yes, it would. And I know where this is going to lead to. It's going to lead to people say, well, if we can do that, then wouldn't it be cool that in any fight we can take off our weighted clothing and gain that speed boost? You get what I'm saying? That would be cool. And I guess it's one of those plot holes in the anime, because if that's weighted clothing that Goku wears, why doesn't he take it off for every fight? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below, guys. Also, I want to say that for those of y'all who made it to the end, you're going to get this information. I am going to be doing a giveaway for the game. Early on, we did the plot contest for the creator character. Not many people got in on that, so I'm going to just do a regular giveaway for the game. I'm trying to wait till they announce the collector's edition and things like that, kind of see what the pricing is on that, because I'm not a big YouTuber yet, so I'm not pulling in bread like that to be able to do that. But depending on what the price of it is, I may just do like a collector's edition for someone or something like that. But that's more information that'll be coming in the future. But just know that I am going to be doing a giveaway for this game. You know what? Why don't I don't know. I'll try to get in contact with Bandai Namco and see if they'll help sponsor it, or at least kind of push it that we'll be doing the giveaway for it. Kind of free publicity for them. But I digress. That will be coming in the future, so y'all. So stay tuned for that. I've always done my giveaways kind of simple. I did use Gleam and stuff like that. It does increase your subscribers and your followers and stuff. But the issue with that is you gain an influx of people, but it's people who are just there for the giveaway and not for the channel. So I want to kind of just keep it simple and just do it for the channel, not require people to sub to the channel and stuff like that. But more details will be coming on that in the future. So stay tuned for that, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Till next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.